Yes, exhale, revolve your pubis towards the outer leg. Then with an exhalation, turn the arms and place it on the arm. And take the arm over the head. Inhale, come up. Take the foot in. Exhale. Take this left out, left foot in. Bend your knee. When you bend your knee, see that the flesh rests on the bed of the skin. Go on. Bend your knee so well. Treat this as a bed. Go down. As you lie down on the bed, the flesh should say, I'm completely comfortable. So much you should go on bending. Then bring the left arm with the right foot. When you bring the right arm, left arm with the right foot, turn the Parsvottanasana and the groin of the left towards the right leg. Towards the right leg. Then extend the back arm to take it down. Extend the flesh downwards. Then turn your waist a little more. Raise the pelvic girdle of the left and right down. Now stretch here. Now take the hand over the head. Now when you keep the head slightly back and revolve the shoulders with the hip. With the hip. Revolve the shoulder blade. Elbow straight, please. Now I just grip you so that you can stretch better. Can you see the movement? So this muscle should go back. This should go forward. There also. Now see. But in your case also same movement. So this goes forward. Now I'm gripping here, you can turn more. Any amount you can turn, nothing happens. Follow now? That's the stability. Inhale, come up. Now take the foot in. Exhale, feet together. Now I will take on one side, I will take the others on the other side. And do not oscillate that big toe, then turn the skin there from the back leg, from inside out, more and more, so that they turn to the front. It all depends on the big toes, how you keep your big toes stable. You know that rotation is coming. You have to press this also, outer toes on the floor. Pressing the outer toes on the floor. Then revolve the metatarsal skin towards the inner ankle. Towards the inner ankle. Then keep the weight on the hinges. Sway back slightly. Holding the middle of the shin tight, sway back. Take a deep inhalation, jump about 5 feet apart. Now take the right foot in, left foot out. Bend your left knee. As you are bending, descend the buttock bone. The knee flexes by itself. Don't think of the knee. Take the buttock bone down, the knee flexes. Now with an exhalation, bring the right arm over the left foot, creating space in the groin. See that the trunk and groin is completely free from the contact. There should be no pressure. The groin of the left leg revolves towards the ground. Towards the ground. Then the groin of the right is lifted up slightly. Then take the hand over the head. As you are stretching the hand over the head, right hand over the head, extend the back of the thigh towards the knee hitting the ankle, ankle hitting the hip. Now with an exhalation, resisting your arm against the knee, revolve the chest. My friend, you have to hold this toe tight, you have to lift here. The knee, top kneecap, don't drop it. Ascending the kneecap on the top, revolve the body. Then if you can place the foot slightly down, heel, bring as much as you can, carefully without losing the grip on the knee. Go on. This point should go back. Now this back and stretch forward. Understood now, so that both the hips are parallel to each other. In that way. You can turn still more, you can turn still more. See the knee is dropping when you are turning. The knee is dropping. Knee is the brain, the rest revolves. Now inhale, come up. Take the foot in, exhale, feet together. Toes together. Take a deep inhalation, 5 feet apart. This for you, I am repeating again. Take the foot out, other foot in. Now, when we are turning, we have to be very careful to observe this back line. What we do, all of us turn the lower leg more without turning the the top leg. The joint is there in the leg to make the muscles to revolve in various directions. And the joints are exactly in the middle of the muscles of the top and the bottom. So they connect each other. So the muscles do not work, the joint do not work. If you do not adjust the joint, the muscles cannot work. Now bend your knee. Now say the muscle is not working well because this is forward, this is not moving. I'm sorry, this is backward, this is forward. So this knee cap should turn this way. Now can you see the difference? So that means this is the bone. From here, one wing of the flesh is equally stretched as it is on this side. There should be no variation in the action. Now here if you observe, the outer calf muscle is longer, inner calf muscle is shorter. So he has to drop this ligament of the knee at the back and he has to lift this ligament up. Then the muscle will be exactly active on inside, outside as well, equally. Now bring the opposite hand. Now after bringing the hand, you have to observe the toe. So the heel, inner heel, and go that way. Now say that again the calf muscle is lost its potency. Extend, then with an exhalation, raise the stomach up. Then create space between the abdomen. Create space between the abdomen and the upper portion of the leg. Then turn, you can turn more. Then after turning, when this hand is moving over the head, this muscle is also moving. So this is this north pole, that's the south pole. So between this and this, half is set towards the south pole and half towards the north pole. Not in one direction alone. So the moment you go towards the north pole, this flesh should go towards the south pole. Come on. And then turn your chest, sternum. Now if they don't get it, now can you see now? These are the poses which have to be mastered. Let loose the hand. Now step forward. This opening has to come. Inhale, come up. Take this foot in. Go that way. Then, now the most important is when I am making him to do so that you see that I give a better motion. Now I keep my hand here. I move the flesh towards the buttock. Now you can place the hand better. Can you see now? My finger was deep in, now it has come out. Now I have created tremendous space. Now come on. And now lift the Parsvottanasana up. It's very difficult to keep the heel on the floor, so in the beginning you should allow, as I am allowing you to do. But afterwards, slowly, you have to take the heel inwards more and more. Follow now? Now see, there is no light. Then slowly the heel has to be turned in such a way that one day or the other it touches the floor. As I tell you now, that alright, first learn the stretch, then try to learn the heel. So also you should tell your pupils. Now inhale, come up. That's why we say God is near yet too far. It's a long way to go. The pose is near yet too far to reach. I think by now you must have had lots of points to develop. Parsvottanasana. There are various ways of teaching the beginners. So I start first for a beginner, then a little when they have learned something, how you can change. Then the last final pose, where you and I will be doing at the end. First for the beginners, we say we keep our hands on the waist, make them to jump with the breathing, we turn. Then in this position, we teach them the big toe in contact with the floor. When we do, we cover our heads, we lift like that. Can you see it? All of us do like this. So keeping that outer big toe on the floor, we should know how to stretch the body. Then we make them to place their hands on the floor. Then we hands, can you see the foot changing? I will show this way so that you can, all of you can see. The moment we keep the hand, the way it goes here, it does not go here at all. with the help of the hand, we have to readjust, lift and inner edge of the heel touching, so that this bank and this bank of the body runs parallel to each other. Then pressing that point, gripping that point, and this point, I touch my head. If you observe carefully, now here and here, this is above, this is below. These are the faults which people do. Now by pressing that big toe, I lift this buttock up. This is one way of doing. The other way of doing, we just keep the hands like that, so that they don't fold, just supporting. Then with an exhalation, same way, we are supporting here. I'm sure. So to curl back is difficult. So this muscle will be resting on the sacral ones. Now can you see I'm supporting that in order to stretch. To get this stability, suppose they are there, they shake, they don't get it. So from this bone, I press the sacral muscles down, gripping them, then I stretch, which gives a support and then learn the curvature. Then with an exhalation, we go down, telling them not to disturb that big toe. Many of us do like this. So you have to go in, revolve the hip, and you have to touch. This is the second way of teaching. Now the final way. First I do. In the final way, for beginners, we spread their legs so that they may not get pains when they turn the hands like this. Just as we do, the folding of the hands in the front like Namaste, Indian salutation, same way, like that, so that they get room, then we walk in. And when the grip has come, the leg should not be taken apart at all. One has to learn to do without spreading the legs. And if you observe, we just drop. Now observe how I resist my muscles in order to get the movement. Then we take the legs apart, so that then with that same hand, keeping the big toe on the floor. Here I don't press that big toe, back leg. Front leg I grip. There I grip the little toe in the back leg. So that the big toe and the small toes, they talk to each other, commune each other. Suppose I press the big toe of the back leg, say what happened to my knee? I cannot stretch my knee. So in order to stretch the back leg, I will put the weight on the little ball point of this toe, so that I get this stretch. And then with an exhalation, I go down, watching that big toe, so that see it wants to disturb, so I control there. Here I stand on the heel, here on the big toe. Back leg on the heel, front leg on the big toe. Same way. Here I am pushing the weight on the back of the neck, so that I can get the movement well. Here, sometimes when we say, we just throw the head back, whereas you see the pubis. So I move the pubis forward to get the good stretch from the foot. Then, can you all do it? Now, I'm taking the final pose as you are not beginners. Just have shown how you should start for the beginners, but not for you people. Now join your palms first together and measure your middle finger. The length of the middle finger should be measured. One will be long, one will be short. So that short one will always disturb the entire shoulder and shoulder blade. And then extending the inner middle finger, turn the palms upwards. Then extending the middle finger and lowering, you have to go up. Good. 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 See, the middle finger is dropping. Now, here, see the shoulder blades are dead. That's wrong way of doing it. Now, look here. Drop the hands, please, all of you. Now, I'm taking her, you can see. What is wrong, what is right. Just folding the palms and just going. Here the shoulder blades have completely blocked. After pressing it, she has to open the shoulder blades out now. Come on, stretch. Now see the hand position. At the same time pressing here. The shoulder blade should open out to bring the wrist together. That's the way to be done. What were you doing before? So that you know. So you said that shoulder blade. What did I teach you? You all see? So remember that. So just putting the hand there is not at all a success. Just touching there, you have to move the elbows away from the forearm so that the shoulder blade also moves out. Then it helps the collarbone to open. Now you can see her chest. Okay, all of you can see. Now do the old one. Drop the hands. Now do the old. What you were doing. Can you see? The chest gets closed. Now what did I teach you? Now can you see? So a slight mistake there will come all over. So one should notice. Come on, take the palms. And then, you know when you are moving, look here, leave the hands. Don't think that you are doing from the palms. Actual movement is from here. So when you join your palms, when you are lifting, these muscles should come closer, which gives room for the armpits to spread out. If they go out, the armpits gets closer. So you should know that you have to move these muscles deep inwards, which creates, can you see, now it creates space for the armpit. Now take the arms up. This going up, closing in should synchronize. Okay. Are you doing better or not than before?
It's free.
Huh? It's free action. Free. So that is, suppose you don't think of here, then you will always have a pain here or a pain there. Now try like it, all of you. That means in order to move the arms, you have to move the legs too. Come on, legs inwards as the arms are going outwards. Take it. Well done. Now, after pressing, in order to press the hand, you have to extend the inner knee towards the outer knee. Make the knee plate to the back broader and broader. You can stretch still better. Now the fingers can go up still because the knees are opened. Do you feel or no? So that is the way to find out. Just pulling the finger will not come. Somewhere you are close. And now take a deep inhalation. 4 feet apart. Now stabilize both the legs. Inner leg you have to think. Extending the inner leg. Now take the right foot out, left foot in. Firmness in the inner leg. And now revolve both inner legs. Now to throw the head back, the brain is on the inner left leg, not at all on the front leg. Come on. Inner leg should ascend in as the head is taken back. If you drop that leg, you feel shaky. Extend the back leg and top leg hitting the back leg, and the top front leg hitting the back leg. And now open the head more and more, ascending the spine. And raise the navel up slightly. Outer muscle of the right leg in, near the socket of the hips. Now with an exhalation, head down. As you bring the head down, the left top leg should revolve. These muscles should revolve. Go on revolving the top leg of the left. Then you get stability. Big toe of the front holding the ground, and the heel, outer heel of the left leg gripping the wall, floor. Go on. Communicate between the big toe of the right to the heel, so that the intelligence brings the awareness in the body everywhere. Well done. Drop the navel a little more down. Go down with the navel. If the navel you extend down, the body goes down. If you want to do more, lift your elbows more. Extend and roll the elbows towards the floor. You get the extension. Good. Penny, you can touch easily while you are not touching your head. If you don't touch the head, you have to raise the inner top leg of the back leg. Then the head goes down. Now inhale, come up. Well done. Throw the head backwards. Get the same action, how the leg was long when the head was down. But now you throw the head back, you can feel that the legs are not so long, is it not? So you extend those legs, side muscles, lengthen, then curve. Then you have not distorted the position. Now move the head to the front, jump. Come to the front, then jump, feet together, then I will look at the other side. Then take the palms back. Don't join first extend downwards, and then join there. Then joining, then pelvic girdles should revolve towards the pubis. Then reverse the palms and take them out. Open them from the chest, try to open the ribs of the chest in order to bring the palms together. Open the ribs. Now raise the outer edges of the diaphragm. You can move your hands a little more up. Does it move? And then when you press, don't compress the forearms. The forearm muscle should move towards the elbow. Come on, lengthen them. Now when you press, what happened to your body? Some of your pubis came forward, is it not? There should be a tremendous Tadasana in the pubic bone itself. From the bottom to the top, you should be run perpendicular to the floor. Then you can open the frontal shoulders more. If there is an oscillation in the pubic bone, there is an oscillation in the shoulder. Come on, try. Make the pubic bone inner plate go straight up. Good. Take a deep inhalation, jump about 4 feet apart. Take the right foot in with the right leg in. Left foot out with the left top leg out. Watch it. The inner layer of the leg, the inner band should run parallel to the foot. The opening of the areas, inner layer of the leg should be in the same direction like the big toe. Now, watch your pubics now. One side of the pubic bone is small, one side is long, is it not? Now, the back side, the rear leg side is short. That means that leg is collapsed. So lift that inner knee bone of the right leg. Inner knee bone. This knee bone should be pushed back and lifted up. Then the pubis can be lifted up, right? The pubic blade goes up. Now, extending from the middle of the navel, bottom navel, throw the head back. As the head goes back, navel also curves circularly. Navel circularly curves. They come forward, circularize the navel. Then you can stamp on your right heel more and more, so that the navel goes up and curves more. You are getting the pose of now? Now, without shaking, I will give you one new point. Without shaking, the right inner buttock should hit your tailbone. Do you feel the lengthening the body? Well done. Now with an exhalation, move the head down. Come with the trunk down. Come with the trunk. Extend the skin of the tailbone towards the head. When you go down, the skin goes back. So allow the skin to follow the spine. Now allow the skin here to follow the spine. So cognitive action should synchronize with the cognitive feeling. Come on. So that the organ of perception, the skin, and the organ of action, the flesh, are synchronized, coordinating together, balancing each other very well, and they should talk to each other. Keep them parallel. Skin should run parallel to the flesh should run parallel to the skin on the back of the trunk, torso. If you want to get a good pose, raise the frontal top leg of the right. Push back the head of the femur. Right femur, head of the femur. Then you can extend the trunk still more. Now does it come more? Inhale, come up. When you move the head, the femur of the right leg should go back. Head of the femur, frontal femur should always touch the back leg. Come on. Then throw the head back. So when the head goes back, the femur comes forward. Can you say right? Keep it back. Keep it also in the same position. Then look up. Extend the plank of the chest to throw the head back. Well done. Good. Now come to the front. Take the foot, exhale, feet together. Don't do the hands. Wait for some time. Exhale, drop the hands. Majority of the people find it very difficult, especially in the Western countries. because here the weather is cold. The sinus passage gets blocked here. Due to the blockage of this sinus passage, the moment they go to head balance, they get blocked. So naturally they cannot breathe, or the eyes becomes red. Or some people hold the breath after inhalation in order to raise the leg, and that not only increases the pressure but also blocks the throat, or they suck the tongue, close the throat, they find it difficult to breathe. If such things happen, that means blockage of the nostrils, heaviness in the breathing, burning sensation in the eyes, flushing of the head, they have to do, as a car has got forward gear, reverse gear, neutral gear. So also in yoga, there are standing poses, inverted poses of the reverse gear. Forward movements are not the forward gears. So in between there are neutral gears. One cannot change from the one gear to the second gear without coming to the neutral. So there are several neutral poses in between. So if we add those neutral poses like half trunk bending forward stretches, then what happens? There is a freedom in the sinus passage. Then the person can do head balance.
Thank you.
In Sirsasana, as we stand topsy-turvy, we have to remember very well all the points of Tadasana. If you forget any one point of Tadasana, Sirsasana, though you balance on your head, your legs do not control properly, shakes the brain, shakes the spine, shakes the arms. So you have to be very careful to get all the points while doing Tadasana. When we do the Tadasana, we glue the skin from the sides to the front, and then we do straight Tadasana. In that stretching, we feel the muscles, the skin of the front leg, the back of the knees, the ankle, the heels. Similarly, the same should be felt when we do head balance. Though we are standing on the head, actually the firmness should be on the legs. Now, I will show you Sirsasana. I am interlocking my fingers, then I rest the crown of my head on the floor, then I stretch my legs, walk in without collapsing my chest, then with an exhalation I just extend my toe. When I am lifting the floating ribs of the helpers to go up. Now you can see, many of us do not observe, just we let go of our legs and we just think of that big toe, the intermediate part of our body is forgotten. So we always stretch that big toe, and by stretching that big toe, the whole body goes wrong, the back of the legs get tired. As I said, in Tadasana, this is the brain, the middle of the arch. So when we do the head balance from the middle of the arch, you have to stretch half towards the heel, half towards the sole. Then from there, say how I feel by extending, whether the center of the arches are active or not. Then you can see the Tadasana of my leg, how I turn my skin in, and then I balance. So that there is absolutely no variations between the legs, between the arms, or on the planks of the chest. Now, if you observe very carefully, slight inattention in the legs. Suppose we overstretch, the feet goes back. So in this overstretching, the front leg muscles are longer, the back leg muscles have become shorter.